Hey guys, it's Debbie from Resin Hut. So, all in all, I've done 5 videos the last week, and every time I've come to play them, it plays about 5 seconds of the video and then stops. Initially, I thought it was my memory, because I know my memory was quite limited on my phone, so I bought an SD card. Everything was fine. I changed it to save to SD card. When I come to play it, it still plays 3 to 4 seconds and the rest of the video doesn't come out. So what happened today, I'm fighting with technology, guys, and I'm losing. I don't know. Oh, I want to sit down and cry sometimes. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to complain anymore. This is pretty much what I did. So I did another 2 of these to match these ones that I've actually finished yesterday, which I did record. Sorry, guys. And what I'm going to do is, I've had a couple of people on the Jesmonite website ask me about my electric sander and how do I use it, and one lady in particular said, please Debbie, please can you do a video of you sanding? So that's what I did do, but the video didn't play. But luckily enough, we have plenty of stuff to sand, because you know me, guys, I don't particularly like sanding. So the less sanding I need to do, the better. Hence the reason for the electric sander. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you downstairs. I'll pause this, obviously. I'll take you downstairs. I will set everything up and I will be back with you in the garage with the sander and ready to go, and I'll talk you through it. So guys, hold tight. I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, I'm back. So as you'll see, I've got a bucket of water, or a little Tupperware container of water. I've got my 2 jesmonite coasters there. I generally put them together like that. If I've got 4, I'll put them obviously all 4 next to each other. That way you're getting an equal sand on top, because I used to do it singly before, and then sometimes I would go a little bit too crazy on one of them and I'd land up with a different thickness. So I generally try and do them all together. Obviously I've only done the 2 now because I originally had done the video with the other 2, which, like I said, I don't know what happened. I stupidly went and bought round discs for my triangular sander, but I have got a circular sander as well. I just find that one, it's a little bit too heavy duty for me. I battle with the vibration in my hand. The one thing that I will tell you about these puppies, guys, they do give off quite a bit of vibration. I am no expert, guys, so please don't take everything to heart what I say. I'm just talking from personal experience. When I spoke to my partner, who is very, very in the know-how, shall we say, with these equipments, he did say that you're not supposed to do too much of this in one day because it does hurt the wrists. Long-term damage, I couldn't tell you guys, but all I can tell you is you're not going to be sitting for 4 hours doing sanding with this, and it most probably hurt less using this for 5 minutes than what it will for 45 minutes of doing manual handling with a hand sander. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking. I still use these because I think, you know, I'm not going to waste my money, because these are quite pricey, guys. You can buy them on Amazon and you can buy them on eBay. If I remember correctly, I think the first set I bought on Amazon, the second set I bought on eBay. The first set I stupidly bought dry sandpaper. The dry sandpaper, like I said, I'm not an expert, but it tends to be brown, where the sandpaper that I've bought, all of them are black in color. Whether that's something, I don't know, but always put wet and dry sandpaper and make sure that they are, because when I did my search on Amazon, it still brought up a lot of the wet sandpaper. So obviously this doesn't fit properly, guys, but what I do is I just put it on there like that, so it's right up to the tip, and then that just folds over like that. And I know I can't use the bottom, so I'm obviously, but you tend to do that when you're sanding anyway. Even if I lay it flat, I still manage to sand, and I don't tend to have any problems. If you were worried about it, you could always do that and just stick another one on at the bottom like that, and then you've got the whole thing done. I don't tend to do that. I just use the one. So guys, I'm going to get cracking. It is quite noisy, the sander, but you'll see it takes me, I'd say about 3-4 minutes. I might even be done less than that. I obviously do go down in the grits of the paper. I again stupidly got all my paper mixed up, because when they arrived they had it written with a little label on what the grit of the sandpaper is. It's wet paper, guys. The little piece of paper came off. So the only one that I've got left is that one and the 1500, because obviously I don't use that as much. So I went and mixed up the 120, 220, 320 and 400. So I just go by my guts. I've got a feeling that this is about 220. We'll give it a go and see. This is one I used earlier. I've used these a lot, guys, and they're still working quite well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking and get cracking, and I'll show you how this goes. Okay guys, these ones haven't come out as nice as the first ones. I think I buried these, one of the, well, not buried them, one of these I think was a little thinner for some unknown reason, and I've obviously chosen the wrong block to go in these. But all in all, it's still, they've still come out pretty nice. I will obviously do another sanding with the thinner sandpaper, and well, you can pretty much see there's quite a big difference between what they look like to what they are now. And then that's obviously the back. Like I said, the back I'm going to be putting on a cork onto the back, so I'm not too worried. There's a couple of little pieces there, but that all get taken away with the cork backing to that. These ones I will do for a little bit more. I just want to get sort of that white out of it, but I also don't want to go too much, because then obviously I'm going to have a thinner coaster to the other two upstairs. This one as well, just a little bit more. So what I most probably do, this paper that I've got on here is most probably a higher grit, which means it's not as good. So I'll see if I can get something. So hard because I've really and truly mixed these all up. So I've got to try and feel to see what type of a grits I've got on that. Yeah, that one's definitely heavier. That was a 1-2. Yeah, so guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just pop it on there. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do half and half. You could even cut these out to shape if you can't get the other ones. You could pretty much do that. I'll show you quickly. I'm going to like I said, you can do, obviously if you get the right ones then you won't have that problem. I was, like I said, I was stupid enough to buy those and not realize that they were the orbital and not the triangular. But yeah guys, I mean, you can see the difference, quite a big difference. And well, you're the one that's timed it, maybe 2.5-3 minutes, and that's pretty much done. Like I said, I would do it a little bit more just to get those out, but I don't want to go too much because then I'm going to have extra thin, wafer thin. But anyway guys, I'm not going to waffle on. I'm hoping that this video, well, if you're watching it, then yay, I got it to work. If not, well, no one's going to see it except for me until I can get this problem sorted. But guys, if you found the video useful, if you found it you know, just useful to yourself and what you're doing and your artwork, whether it be resin or jesmonite or whatever, don't be afraid of the sander. I did actually watch one YouTube video of, I think it was a Chinese or Japanese lady who was doing the sanding, and hats off to her, because she obviously doesn't have any fear of dying. She had an electric sander. Well, she had the orbital, which is obviously just the round sander, and she literally just put the whole thing into the water. And I actually thought it was going to be a horror channel that I was watching, because I just kept thinking, woman, you are gonna die. But but she didn't. So hats off to her, kudos to her, as we say in certain countries. But guys, if you did find this insightful, if you did find it useful, please hit the thumbs up for me. If you would like to join our little family, I call it my little family, and we all into the jesmonites and arts and crafts, and we try and learn from each other. And that's why I do these videos, guys. I don't do it for any other reason, as in so we can help each other. I just want to say thank you so much. There's I can't remember your name because I'm horrible with names. He mentioned to me about The Resin 8 colors, he said that they are better well, I'll put my teeth back in, guys. He said they were better quality. Oh, Lord, I can't talk today. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. On my next order of colors, I will definitely be buying direct from the supplier and not from these knockoff peoples online. So, guys, as I always say, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and hopefully if you're watching this, yay, I got it to work. Anyway, guys, take care of yourself and family. See you soon. Bye.